Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Hi guys, I'm Gwyneth, and this is Barely Getting By. As you can see, I am at home, reasonably hungover at 6:45 p.m., so let's make some meatloaf. So these are my ingredients, and I'm gonna serve it with mashed potatoes, collard greens, and a mushroom gravy. Cooking for one, we are gonna have some leftovers. So the first thing I wanna do is get my greens going. I'm pretty sure that you take out the rib in the middle. Move my knife along the sides here. Then I throw it to my trash can, because I'm a b-ball star. Kobe. Oh, fuck. Clearly, I am a highly athletic person. Now I'm just gonna cut these in half first, and then I'm just gonna cut them into strips. Beautiful. If you notice my little island shaking, that's because it's a piece of shit. I found it on the street. I've been holding it up with books. I know, it's sacrilege, but it's still functional mostly. So I'm just gonna put some oil in this pan back here. This beautiful Le Creuset was an engagement gift, and then when I broke my engagement, I did not give it back. I'm just gonna let these saute a little bit. I'm gonna pour some chicken stock in here. I don't know how much, maybe just another drop. That looks great. A little spice, a little salt, just a splash of vinegar. Bring it down to a simmer. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. What's that going on that actual loaf? I'm going to saute it before I put it in the loaf. I want it to sort of melt in. Oh shit. This is fine. Really wanted to get a good crying shot from the onions, but guess I'm finally dead inside. I think I always use too much garlic, but it's my fucking meatloaf. So I can do whatever the fuck I want. Well, let's saute this bitch. This lovely cookware I got from the local dollar store, but it has served me well. Thanks, guys. This kettle is a hand-me-down from my friend who got married. Exciting news. While I've been cooking, I got a message on a dating app. You have to have like mutual Facebook friends or something, and the person that we have in common is someone I've already slept with. This is starting to look and smell good. So while that happens, I'm gonna work on some loaf. When I went to the grocery store today, they only had like big giant things of ground turkey. I am putting like half of it in the freezer for later. Because we're cooking for one, I'm even going to make this into meatloaf and then put half of it in the freezer for another time. I have read several recipes for meatloaf on the internet. Then one day I just started winging it. So I guess you could say this is my own recipe. Got an egg, some breadcrumbs. Let's see. We might put more in. Celery salt, just a little A1. A couple of shakes of Worcestershire. Parsley, pepper, little bit of salt. Onions and garlic. Put some more breadcrumbs in there. Splash of chicken stock. Now we'll get in here and mix it up good. Oh yeah. Yum. We're gonna take half of this and freeze it, cause I'm not gonna eat it all. Good, great. Now you are going to be a loaf. Oh my goodness. I forgot to preheat my oven, so I'm gonna do that now. The actual temperature it's supposed to cook at is anywhere from 375 to 425, and I don't remember what it is, so we're gonna split the difference, cook it at 400. Let's slather it with sauce. Oh yeah. I like to use A1 instead of ketchup because it's tangier. Oh, that looks good. just has to keep on doing this. Meatloaf is in the oven. We still have potatoes and gravy to make, but those won't take very long, so I'm just gonna chill, hang out a little bit. Speak to me, friend. Whisper, I'll listen. You could tell me not to love, but no one is me, George. No one is me. We do not belong together. All right, let's make some potatoes. I bought this shitty peeler at the same dollar store where I got my pots and pans. Thanks, dollar store, for helping me barely get by. I'm also a potato perfectionist. I want pristine potatoes, portrait-worthy potatoes, picture-perfect potatoes. No poorly peeled potatoes in my kitchen. Pretty and positive, punctual, and all to be on time. Ready to go when their shift starts. Let's see. Gross. I'm just gonna ditch this one. Putting water and salt. Woof. Bring it to a boil. Everything's coming along so nicely. Watch cooking shows like, you have to clean your mushrooms because nobody wants to eat dirt, and that's just not true. Some people do. Anyway, I'm taking the dirt off with a damp cloth. So I'm just gonna slice these little guys. I'm Ina Garten. Oh, look at that. Jeffrey's home. I love my husband so much. He validates my cooking. You know what, bitch? I validate myself. Validate myself. I'm gonna cook this. Jesus Christ. I want them to get all crispy. I'm actually gonna put more butter in there. Just put flour in there and then that'll thick up the gravy and it'll be great. Oh, it'll just be grand. So I'm just waiting for these potatoes to boil and the mushrooms to get a little brown. So I think I'm just gonna chill a little bit and take it easy. And the baby is born. We're gonna use 3/4 of a stick of butter. Flour on this bitch. Oh yeah. It's very thick. I have no measurements for this. We are super duper eyeballing it. I added some cornstarch. Now it's happening. Butter's already in there. Just add some cream. Everything is ready. It's time to plate. Let's plate this bitch. Potatoes, greens, the main event, the loaf of meat in all its glory. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Now, I think it looks pretty damn good. Just got a photo here. For Instagram, of course. Pretty. Well, I barely got there, but I did it. Thanks for sticking around. I'm Gwyneth, and this is Barely Getting By. Cooking for one. Oh God, the gravy's everywhere.